Hey everyone, it's Austin Klein here from sitemap.io. In today's video, I'm going to go through 3 tips on how to optimize category pages on your e-commerce. So getting these pages right is really important for e-commerce stores. They can rank for multiple keywords, so they can drive a lot of organic traffic, but more importantly, the keywords they rank for often have e-commerce buyer intent behind them, so they can have a direct impact on your store's bottom line. I'm going to go through an example site that I think gets it mostly right, go through some ways I think stores get some of these tips wrong. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. All right, so tip number 1 is going to be make sure you choose the right target keyword for your category. So I'm not going to go through how to do keyword research for e-commerce stores. That will be a separate, more detailed video. But when you're doing your keyword research, before you start optimizing your page around whatever keyword you choose, make sure you do a quick Google search first. So one of the things we're looking for is to see what type of content is Google returning for my keyword. I'm going to take a look here, high cotton ties, their bow ties category. Just from browsing the page, I can see they've tried to optimize this category for the term bow ties. To me, that makes sense. But if I were working on this store, one thing I'd want to do is just do a quick Google search of bow ties to see what type of content is being returned. So jumping here to Google for bow ties, what I'm looking for is to make sure that category pages are being returned for this keyword. Just scrolling down here, I can see that almost all the results are category pages. I get a lot of products on here, so definitely an e-commerce term. But again, most of the results here are category pages. So obviously, high cotton ties is trying to rank their bow ties category. So this keyword looks like it makes sense. Now, a way stores get this wrong is by putting sort of irrelevant extra terms as their target keyword. I see a lot of times stores put terms like best or number 1 or top or something like that in as their target keyword. So if we were to put best bow ties in and do a quick Google search, we can see here how the results are going to completely change. Now, this keyword to some might make sense, but again, doing a Google search, we see that search engines are showing more affiliate type content, articles and reviews. They're not really showing category pages. So if we were to choose the wrong term like best bow ties or number 1 bow tie store or something like that, we would probably have a lot of trouble ranking this page. So important to choose the right keyword and then do a Google search just to make sure that the keyword is the best one possible. All right, so tip number 2, pretty simple one here, but once you've chosen your target keyword and you verified that it's correct, go ahead and make sure you update all parts of on-page around that. So that includes not only the title of the category, which is probably going to be controlled in whatever CMS or platform that you're using, but also make sure that you're updating your meta title and your meta description and any category description that you might have on the page for that keyword. So I can see here again on high cotton ties, it looks like they've got this right. Their H1 here, bow ties is in their meta title. It's also in their meta description. And then if you come down here, a lot of stores will have these category descriptions. And I can see here that they've included bow ties and very related terms quite a bit. So these product categories are really helpful. Most of the time you'll find them at the bottom of a category page. Most stores don't want them at the top just because it takes up a lot of valuable real estate. But these little descriptions here allow you to insert related keywords and just beef up your overall optimization for whatever your target keyword is. All right, so tip number 3, once you've chosen your keyword and you've updated the on-page parts of your category, the next thing you want to look at is, do you need to build links in order to rank for your target keyword? I've thrown the high cotton ties, bow ties URL into Ahrefs here, and I'm going to scroll down and find the target keyword bow ties here. I'm going to look to see what is the backlink competition looking like. So high cotton ties ranks number 12 right here. We can take a look here at their URL strength. It's a 21. They've got 21 referring domains. Their domain strength here, their domain rating is pretty low. It's a 32. So it looks like they could definitely use some backlinks to get them to rank a little higher. Some of the pages that rank above them are either just big sites like Nordstrom or Amazon, or they're somewhat smaller sites, but you can see even the smaller sites here, they've got quite a few referring domains to whatever page that they're trying to rank. So in Ahrefs, if you go into whatever keyword, and most SEO softwares will have this, they'll kind of tell you need links from a certain number of websites in order to rank for this. So Ahrefs is telling me to get a good ranking, I need about 58 referring domains. That looks like it makes sense. So for high cotton ties, I would recommend that they build links to this category page in order to get it to rank higher for their target keyword. All right, so there's a lot more tips that you can go into, a lot more optimizations. that you can make for category pages, but those are really some good places to start. If you have any questions, again, let me know in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you. Thanks, guys.